I'll tell you what's happening, a fantastic golf tournament coming up at the end of the month for a great cause. I wanted to bring Scotty Knudsen, a dear friend of mine, in to talk about the Wounded Warrior Foundation and how not only can you be a part of this golf tournament, but you can also help out our local veterans. This is, what, the 10th year?
Yes, sir. That's our 10th anniversary.
What sets this tournament, because you've played in a lot here in Amarillo throughout the years, what makes this one so unique?
The uniqueness of this tournament is not playing, winning our tournament, being out there, the food, anything. It's the camaraderie with the Warriors and getting to know these guys and getting to listen to them and what they've done and the tours that they've served and where they've been and what they've seen and things like that. And honestly, that's where it gets you, and it'll choke you up. You're out there and listen to these guys because they did stuff that, you know, the rest of us don't want to do, and that they sacrificed.
And I can testify to the fact that getting to spend the 4 hours that you do during a golf round, you get to know somebody real quick. If you want to know somebody, you spend 4 hours on the golf course with them. And they do. They have the remarkable stories and the fact, the brotherhood, and that they're able to share all this. And I'm just glad that you and the people over at Texas Wounded Warrior Foundation continue to do this. And you're expanding opportunities. So there's a golf tournament on Sunday that people can sign up for. How do they do that, and what's the format?
Yeah, July 26th is the date out at Sunday on Ross Rogers. If they want to call the Ross Rogers Pro Shop, they will sign them up. They will get them in. And
the 4-team scramble?
Four-man scramble,
Yep.
one warrior.
Okay.
And it'll be the greatest 4 hours, or 4 or 5 or 6 hours you spend, because we stand around. There's a lot of activities that go on, a lot of camaraderie and things like that. And it'll just be the best tournament you play in all year.
Okay, and if you can't, you can do both of these, but if you can't do the Sunday, there is a fantastic Pro-Am opportunity, but I think the opportunities are limited. They're coming down to the wire, but the Pro-Am that you guys are having down in Canyon on Sunday.
Yes, sir. We've expanded it down last year to Canyon and wanted to bring that community in, and this year we're taking the Pro-Am down there, which will be 3 players, a warrior and a pro, from somewhere in the state of Texas, and it's a great event too. I mean, you can't beat these things, and to get to spend time with the Warriors.
Now, a lot of you guys are probably not golf sick like Scotty and I are, in that we would play it all day, every day if we could. Maybe that you want to support these guys, these veterans, but you don't want to play golf. You can sponsor one of our Warriors. This is new this year, and I want to bring up this graphic real quick so that way you know how to do this.
Yes, sir. We're bringing in 100 Warriors this year because it's our 10th anniversary, and it costs us about $250 to bring every Warrior here, per Warrior, to get here. So that's a $25,000 expense that we incur to get them here so they can play in the all-weekend tournament, participate, things like that. And this year, because it's our 10th anniversary, we're allowing them to bring their wives. And so that's kind of not doubling it, but it's adding significant cost to that. And so we're asking people that if you don't play golf, you don't want to be in the tournament, you can sponsor a Warrior. Anything you could give us, you know, if you want to give us $25, $50, $100, $10,000, whatever that may be, we would do it because it helps us provide these guys with the best opportunity they can.
So let's talk about this. Through the years, we've raised over $1 million and counting that have been able to go directly to these wounded warriors and their families, because when you begin to heal and process the wounds that you've had, both mentally and physically, it is a family affair.
It is, and we've actually raised $1.5 million in 9 years, and that money goes to Tyler, Texas, where that's our home office. But they spread this money to help these guys. It's not just golf; they get them in golf because most of our guys suffer from PTSD, and so it's a great way to integrate them in, get them back into society. But we help them pay their bills. We help them pay their medical bills. We help them go to counseling. We get them in church camps. We get their kids involved, their wives. So it's a broad array of things that we do.
You can learn more by heading over to Ross Rogers. You can call and sign up for that one. You can also call our friends down in Canyon at PDC if you want. You can also reach out to me. I'll put you in contact with Scotty. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for
having me.
We
do have more Studio 4 coming up after this.